Okay, I'm Dylan. This is Nicole from Throttle Company in Columbus, Ohio, and this is our another episode of our series called You Asked For It, which is where people ask questions from the internet. And today I'm asking Nicole...
I don't get to say my tagline.
Oh, so say it. It's new. It's a new series.
We're answering questions that span from silly to serious.
Is that right? Suggestions? I thought there was another S in there.
You asked for it. We're answering questions that span from silly to serious.
Okay. I mean, I agree. Okay. Nicole, a famous motorcycle rider woman, is going to answer questions today about women riding motorcycles. This is straight up from Google. If you ask Google a question and then you keep clicking on it, it keeps giving you more. So, which motorcycle is best for female?
The one she likes.
I'm just reading it. Okay. That's it?
Yeah, if she likes it, it's a bike for a girl. I really hate that this is a girl's bike. So.
Oh, girl's bike is a different thing, but
what's best for a female? A bike that she can feel comfortable holding up off the kickstand and has a prayer of putting at least 1 foot down.
Technically true for all people.
Yes, okay. That's why it's the answer.
A lot of these are about size, so I'm going to summarize that up. So, can a X height woman ride a motorcycle? So, kind of 4'11" woman ride a motorcycle?
Yes, they would have to have maybe a low bike or be very confident in 1 foot down, but I think 4'11" is not.
How tall is Beth, our friend Biker Bay Beth?
5'1".
She's very short. She can ride anything. I've never seen her have a problem. Well, how about Sarah? Sarah's not 5 foot.
I actually don't know how tall Sarah is, but she is short. But yes, I don't think 4'11" should exclude people from being able to ride.
It may be harder. You can work your way up to it, and you start with something you're comfortable with. What is the average age? Obviously, I don't care about the right answer, but what is the average age of a female motorcycle rider?
40. The reason I think that is because I think that there's this unknown segment of women who've been riding for a long time. And then there is like new riders. So they kind of literally average out to 40, in my opinion.
I like that answer because, yes. And remember we went to the gas station and we were riding and there was a bunch of older women, older than 40, came over and were like, oh, hey, what's up? And they were a part of a different group. And then you have the leaders, and I'd say the average age is a little lower, more like 30, 35.
We actually have a span of ages from literally 18 to 80.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so then the next question, which made me think of this this is how it works. You click on one and it asks you a similar question. So is 40 too old to get a motorcycle?
Absolutely not. I have now personal friends of mine who started in their 60s.
Who should not ride a motorcycle?
Okay, I do think there is a reasonable answer for that, and that is if you have like some kind of medical condition that makes you have excessive vertigo, or, you're missing balance issues or cognitive issues that like have to do with, not being able to concentrate, or motor skill issues. I don't think that 1 or 2 small things should keep you from riding, but if you have a major issue, like if you have, I don't know, I've blanked on what the word's called. Seizures.
I was going to say narcolepsy.
If you have uncontrolled seizures, maybe you need to look into getting that.
Something that affects your ability to maintain consciousness.
Yes.
All right. Is riding a motorcycle, speaking of, this is a perfect segue. I think we have 2 more. Is riding a motorcycle tiring?
It can be. If you are experiencing like emotional issues, and I'll even tell you this in the class, if you are having like a hard day emotionally, some people are physically affected by that, and then you aren't able to put as much into concentrating. That affects me personally. Or if you're facing...
So if you're mad at stuff or whatever?
Yeah, if you are outside of your baseline of like people who have like explosive anger issues, or like uncontrollable crying so that you like your eyes water so much you can't see, that's a real problem. That doesn't affect you as much when you're driving a car. So you have jerky movements, or your eyes water up so bad that you physically can't see. Like that could be an issue. You just calm down and wait. I have absolutely been in those kind of situations. But also, it's tiring in the sense that if you are fighting the wind on the freeway for several hours, or it's raining, or you're fighting traffic,
sitting in the same position all day,
or being in the hot sun all day, you can get tired riding for sure.
Okay, last question. Mm-hmm. Is motorcycle worth the risk?
Absolutely.
Why?
It is definitely a benefit risk analysis for each person to do. But in my personal opinion, it is absolutely worth it. Some people may not find it to be worth it, but what I get out of motorcycling and what the people I talk to about motorcycling get out of it definitely not fully negates the risk, but definitely reduces it into an acceptable risk.
Motorcycling, worth the risk.
Yes.
You asked for it.